important thing to teach your children during Ramadan? Allahu Akbar. Great question. I'm glad this question was asked because I want to emphasize something very important. A lot of times we mean well. So we tell our children to fast, and as a reward for fasting, we pay them. We give them money. We tell them, if you fast, you're going to get this amount of money. If you fast, I'm going to give you this present. If you fast, I'm going to give you this gift. I really want to encourage people not to do that. Do not do that. There's within the psychology, and when you look at motivation, the psychology of motivation, and you'll find that when you present someone with an external reward for something, it actually decreases their intrinsic sort of motivation or attachment to that particular act. So here's what they find. When you want to increase the behavior, right? So in order to increase the behavior, you give an external reward. Initially, it will increase the behavior. So suppose you want someone to do something for you. Yes, you want someone to do something. You give them a reward for doing it. Initially, it's going to make them do it more. Yes, it's going to increase the behavior at first. But the problem is, first of all, it's temporary. As soon as you take away that external reward, as soon as they're not being paid for it anymore, as soon as they're not getting presents for it anymore, they'll stop wanting to do it. And that's the danger, that if you attach the child to fasting is for money, fasting is for this gift, then what happens is what you're doing is they're fasting for the money. They're fasting for the gift. And although you want them, yes, to fast, teach them the true reward of fasting. Teach them about Jannah. Teach them about the reward of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Teach them about good deeds. That should be their motivation. That is the true motivation. But if you make it about money or getting presents, and again, that's fine to give presents on, at Eid, giving presents, that's fine. I'm talking about linking the fasting and the reward for the fasting being the presents or being the money itself. That's very dangerous. What it does is it actually, again, it makes the purpose of the fasting the money. As soon as the money is taken away, the child will have no sort of attachment necessarily to the fasting itself. This is just, you want to, again, increase in your child the hope and the attachment to Jannah. The fact that, they want a certain video game, or let them know that in Jannah they can have whatever they want. Let them know that Jannah is what they want. Let them know that that's the ultimate prize. And yes, children can understand that at a very early age. Don't think that they don't understand. Teach them about Jannah from when they're very, very young. They need to understand. They're not going to completely understand when they're little exactly what Jannah is. We don't understand it. What we know about Jannah is it's the place where you're always happy. It's the place where you get whatever you want. That's enough for a child to understand. Let them. Same thing with memorizing Quran. Please don't pay your children to memorize Quran. Please don't give them, presents. Again, it's fine to give them presents, but please don't link it with the memorization of Quran or the fasting or any ibadah for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You need to train them that the best reward is the reward of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and train in them the desire to do it for His sake, not to do it for this meaningless money or presents, which compares in no way to the reward of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.